The other side is the Bukit Canberra Hawker Centre. This hawker centre is blended with the surrounding and is not noticeable to people from afar. We realized that maybe the designer wanted to incorporate the idea of a city in a garden and therefore placing the hawker centre within a garden. This Bukit Canberra Hawker Centre is different to the Newton Hawker Centre as it has a different concept and is closer to nature. From here we can see that there is no walls to divide the interior space and the exterior space. Maybe the designer wanted the users to feel the experience of being closer with the greenery landscape. This also allows to have a better air movement due to the open space that allows natural light and air to enter. Now focusing on the toilets, even though Singapore is now a modernized country that focuses to improve itself in the future, the designer did not want to lose the Singapore's treasured heritage, which is the kampung spirit. Maybe that's why they did not put any barriers to divide the male and female washing area, which allows social interaction and communication. This no barrier concept were also used in the toilets. There was no walls to separate the landscape and the toilets. The toilets are not really enclosed, so it allows the elements of nature being noticed by users such as the wind and smell. We also realized that there was little artificial lights being used and having a good amount of sunlight coming in. Moving on to the hawker stalls, we realized that the whole hawker center is designed using a polygon shape. Each side have 3 stalls which has more space and could sell more things. The flooring have different shades of wood. The darker shade shows that is within the polygon shape of the stalls, which is more secluded, that is used for hawker stalls owner. While the lighter shade of wood is more open to public and closer to other users. Slowly flowing out is the tiles that shows the directions to allow users to move one place to another. The darker and lighter shade of wood exists to somehow separate the hawker stall's owner and the customers as it looks neater. Compared to Newton, this hawker center has less open space and is within in an enclosed space. However, they divide the space using different shades of wood and it connects users with nature. The tables are arranged in an orderly manner and are separated. Even though it's separated, users are still close to one another and could talk easily. There are other parts where the tables are not separated that can be used for big gathering. By putting the columns in the internal area, it allows the hawker center and the landscape as a one whole place together. Glass are incorporated onto the facade, which symbolizes its modernism period. The glass on the facades acts as a barrier to prevent rain from entering the hawker center. The glass also allows natural light to flow, which creates different textures during the day. As mentioned earlier, the site is designed by geometrical shape, polygon. 3 stalls are on one side, which makes it different from the Newton Hawker Center as there is more space for each stall holders. The trace return station follows the polygon shape and is near the corner side to separate users eating and buying food. They also did not want to mix the clean and dirty environment together.
So this is a rough floor plan of the Bukit Canberra Hawker Centre. A few things that we would like to highlight and to focus on is how the designer actually used purely shapes such as polygon to actually design the whole hawker centre, and how he actually divide the spaces, for example the stall holder area, and how the tables and how much circulation space is actually being given within each space for a good amount of airflow and allow users to actually move freely without any restrictions and constraints. Followed by is the sectional perspective, sectional view, and the reason of us choosing this specific section was to actually show the difference between the the old hawker center, which was the Newton Hawker Center, where the stalls are actually being divided into 8 per side, which makes it very cramped, and how the new Canberra Hawker Centre actually divides each side as three stores, which makes it more spacious and more comfortable for the store holders.